Hello there. I'm Vanessa.
And I'm Jenna.
And we're late to the party. And we are here to do a trailer reaction for the new Maleficent movie. It's interesting because when that first movie came out, I was like, sure, I'll go watch it, but I didn't really like it. So it's interesting that they're coming in with a second one. So maybe because this is no longer part of that Sleeping Beauty storyline with her pricking her finger, that maybe this is going to be an interesting story on its
like
own.
A side story veering off of what the traditional tale was originally doing. When I saw the first one, I liked it enough. It definitely wasn't what I was expecting, but Angelina Jolie did do a fantastic job. She was perfect for the role, so I'm happy that they at least went with, a good casting choice in order to play it. I didn't know how I felt about the direction that they took as far as the backstory of how she got to the point where she's at when you see her first appear in the traditional Sleeping Beauty fairy tale. I think it was a well thought out concept, but I'm not I don't know, there was just something about the movie that didn't, register with me, but casting choice fantastic, and they're continuing with her, so I'm already okay with that part, at least.
So let's get into the second trailer for Maleficent, the Mistress of Evil, now.
5 years ago, I thought I lost you forever. There is no curse that could ever tear me away from you. Will you marry me?
Yes.
Mistress, I have a little bit of news.
Don't ruin my morning.
Philip asked me to marry him.
No,
I wasn't really asking.
nor was I. Love doesn't always end well, Beastie.
Trust me. Let us prove you wrong.
You have done an admirable job going against your own nature to raise this child. But now, she will finally get the love of a real mother. Tonight, I consider Aurora my own.
Damn.
There is no union. There will be no wedding.
What have you done?
We go home now. Aurora!
Maleficent is a threat to everyone. We'll do our best to protect you.
I don't trust her. I don't trust her. Oh my god.
One can never be too careful.
This isn't you.
You do not know me.
Oh no.
Tell me what happened.
There was another creature.
You've spent years caring for a human. Now it's time to care for your own.
What? Interesting.
So we get a dude Maleficent?
I guess. I mean, it's really interesting because it kind of looks like they're creating a different story for Maleficent. Like, she is somebody else that we are not really familiar with compared to the original movie.
Yeah.
We're gonna get more of where she is from and where she comes from, and I feel like that is kind of cool in a way because they're moving away from that storyline as far as it being part of the Sleeping Beauty, and it's more so her story and seeing where she came from. Because I mean, honestly, when I was younger watching Maleficent, all I knew that she was just a bad person that did not really and she turns into a dragon. So this is kind of way different than what we've known from before. So that's interesting. I don't trust Michelle Pfeiffer.
No.
Although she does, because she reminds me, like, her character sort of reminds me of her character from Stardust.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was thinking exactly that, you know, that kind of like, oh, you give like, you know, the outward appearance of seeming normal and trustworthy and everything, but that's not the case. And I also kind of like it when the tables are turned and the character that you think is bad ends up being, you know, the better, as opposed to one of the characters who seems good and is actually really evil. And I'm actually kind of excited for this one because like you said, we get to kind of see more about Maleficent herself. The first one I think was just kind of like telling a little bit of the origin in order to tie it into the Sleeping Beauty story, but now they're pushing it and showing us that world, and I'm loving it. And I love the fact that hopefully this is going to be the start of, you know, seeing all these other Disney villains represented with their stories.
Like an alternate universe
a little
type
bit,
stories.
yeah. And in a way with this one as well as the first one did, seeing how she got to the point of, you know, where the start of Sleeping Beauty began, you get to kind of see what she went through, and it kind of almost humanizes her a little bit. You know, are able to like identify or at least sympathize with her, which I think is one of the trademarks of a really good villain, is somebody who, you know, does, you know, less than great things, but you also understand where they're coming from, and I think that this was done really, really well. So
yeah, I think
I'm liking this.
I mean, she's a very jaded person already. I mean, she definitely has trust issues there, which definitely brings out that evil Maleficent side too. But I think where it says Mistress of Evil and stuff, I mean, I don't know. I feel like they're probably going towards that cliche of where, like, she is being in the forefront of being the person that is kind of the evil one, but then really it is just Michelle Pfeiffer who's the evil one. She's the evil witch who is there to destroy her, but we don't really get that until the very end. I'm really looking forward to seeing that end towards like, because it looks like there's a big fight, war thing happening, and I'm interested to see how that goes. And then of course the ending of her finding these people who are basically like her.
Yeah,
so
her own kin sort of thing going on.
So it'll be interesting to watch that as well.
It would be really cool if she finds them and then they all can turn into dragons. That would be neat.
I'd
be totally down for that.
They'll do like a Voltron / Power Rangers. They just form into one big dragon.
Yes, please. I want all of that. Well, also I think it would be really, really cool if they finally integrated her little like army posse of the creepy looking pigs, like from the original movie. I was really hoping for that, and they didn't really do it. But I don't know. I always thought that it was just a weird little thing about her that just made her unique in her own evil way. So who knows? It's probably not going to happen, but I can dream. So
well, we can't wait to see what's more coming for Maleficent 2, Mistress of Evil. So thank you so much for watching our reaction to the new trailer for Maleficent 2. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm very optimistic, to say the least, on what is next for Maleficent. But you can always let us know in the comments below what you thought of the trailer. Let us know if you are interested or excited to watch this movie or not. But you can also talk to us on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and Stardust. You can also kick into the party, feel the party, and keep the party going at our Patreon. We do have a lot of things coming up, especially San Diego Comic-Con, which is just around the corner. We'll be there before you know it. So if you're there, definitely say hi or just follow us, because we're going to have a lot of information coming out of Comic-Con. And I do want to say thank you to Jenna for filling in for Robert, because Robert couldn't be here, but she is an awesome addition and we love her here. And if you want to if you want to definitely go follow her, we'll have the information in the description below on her Instagram. But thank you again, and now it's time to say goodbye. Bye.